Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming here. My name is Nick Nicholson. I'm the board chair. Usually Bob Quick is standing here. He left us on Friday and retired to the good life, and so unfortunately you are stuck with me. But I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited to thank Artisans Incorporated for coming to Lexington and allowing to just let Commerce Lexington be kind of a part of all of this. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We are very happy that you are a part of this community, and we are looking forward to a very long relationship. I also want to thank First Lady Beshear for being here. Our family has been long friends for many, many, many decades, and so it is very good to be part of this, to be able to introduce you. I would also like to thank Mayor Gordon. It's been, let's see, 120 hours since I last introduced you. So it is very good to once again be able to introduce you and be part of all of this. I'd also like to thank Kevin Atkins, the LFUCG kind of Chief Economic Officer. I'm not sure if he's actually here today, but he was a vital part, and Erica is. But their office was a vital part in making sure that all of this actually occurs. I'd also like to thank the Commerce Lexington Full Stride investors and the board of directors, many of whom are here today, and the various different chamber members and the ambassadors that are here today. We are not able to do what we are able to do without you all. So thank you all very, very, very much for being here. So Artisans started in a family dairy barn, is that correct? In 1963, and you have made your way here to Lexington, Kentucky. And so we are very happy to have you. And this is a dimensional apparel decoration business that is 100% employee owned. And that is rare in this world. And that should be celebrated in this world. And so I would like kind of at this time to pass it over to Mayor Gordon in order to share a few words before we start this ribbon cutting of this new facility. Mayor Gordon.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nick. Good morning, everyone. You know, I don't think we have many dairy barns here, but we are so thrilled to have you in Lexington. And I'm really happy to join in the official welcome to Artisans, Inc. to Lexington. I think that today is such an exciting day for Lexington because it brings new jobs here, for one thing. And what began, as Nick said, as a small family-owned business has grown into a thriving, innovative, employee-owned business. And we are really proud to be part of your next chapter. The manufacturing jobs that Artisans, Inc. is bringing to Lexington are high-quality, good-paying jobs. They're opportunities that will benefit our talented workforce and strengthen our local economy. Lexington continues to be recognized as one of the best places in the country to do business. And we are setting all-time records for the number of people employed here. Last summer, we hit the peak of all-time employed people. And this is a big deal for us. We continue to grow our jobs, and companies have confidence in our community. So announcements like this underscore the momentum of our economy and send a clear signal that Lexington's open for business always. So I want to thank you, congratulate you. We are happy to have you here, and welcome to our community. Thank you.
You're up. Next, I'd like to hand up the podium to our First Lady, Ms. Beshear.
Thank you. I am delighted to be here as we celebrate this exciting day for Lexington and Artisans. This grand opening means 55 new good jobs right here in Kentucky. New jobs mean better lives for Kentucky families. New jobs mean food on the table, more opportunities for kids, and a brighter future for every family. That is something Andy and I are laser focused on. Since he took office, Team Kentucky has announced more than $50 billion in investments, creating more than 70,000 jobs across the state. Kentucky has had its highest 3-year average for wages in our history, and this year we marked the best first quarter for economic development ever in the Commonwealth. That's huge. We will continue this work because we believe in the American dream. If you work hard, you can build a better life and you can provide good opportunities for your children. Andy and I want to thank Kyle Foster and the team right here for choosing to invest in Kentucky. Thank you. I can tell you will not be disappointed. Kentuckians are the kindest, most hard-working people you will ever meet. It's been my privilege during my years as First Lady to meet so many amazing Kentuckians and hear their stories. I'm grateful to Artisans and your partners for partnering with some of my personal favorite Kentucky institutions, including the Kentucky Horse Park, the National Corvette Museum, and Buffalo Trace. You help these companies. Everybody's happy about Buffalo Trace. You help these companies tell their stories through their apparel, through their decorations, design, embroidery, printing, and so much more. This community is filled with artists and storytellers, which is why this is the perfect place for your company to thrive. Thank you to everybody here today. Thank you to everybody who made this possible. I look forward to seeing the positive effect that this company will have on Lexington and Kentucky in the years to come. Thank you.
I'd now like to turn the spotlight over to the actual people we are here to celebrate today. Kyle, if you would like to come and have a few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us to celebrate this day. It's a very exciting day for all of us. So, usually, I'm not a polished speaker. I think Lisa brought out the other day. I have a note on here: stay on script. I'll come to an employee meeting, I'll have some notes, I'll have a speech, and I fold it up and I forget everything I wrote down. And then I add some things that come back to haunt me later from employees. You said you're getting an extra day off or something, but I don't remember. But first, I would like to thank Mayor Gorton and First Lady Beshear for being here today and your kind words. When Lisa and Brandon first told me that we would be hosting a grand opening, I had no idea we'd attract so many distinguished guests. But your presence and all of your presence really makes this day memorable for us, so we appreciate it. Thank you. I'd also like to thank everyone at Team Kentucky, Commerce Lexington, and the Lexington Economic Partnership for their support and assistance in coordinating today's event. In particular, I want to recognize Nikki Goldie, and with Commerce Lexington, Cameron Albach with Team Kentucky, and Haley Salyers with the Mayor's Office for all you've done to make this possible today. I'm sure I've left a few out, so thank all of you who have contributed to this today. And of course, thanks to everyone for taking the time out to celebrate this milestone with us. We look forward to getting to know all of you and building strong relationships and continuing to establish our presence here in Lexington. Technically, I think Brandon brought it up before, or came up before, we actually moved here in January, but we felt this was an appropriate time as we got settled in and we finish up our move from Wisconsin to have this event. So shortly, you're going to hear from Lisa and Brandon. Both of them have done an incredible job bringing this together. I don't think we would be here today without their perseverance. I get a little choked up sometimes, so it's okay. But they have really made this happen, and through the ups and downs, I think they've probably fought a few times with all of us, and it's been a rough haul. for the last year and a half, but here we are, and it's going to be great going forward. So I also want to point out or recognize 3 other members of our leadership team. Amanda McGowan, she is here somewhere. She's our merchandise director. Shane Slattery, our creative director. There he is. And Jeff Banofsky, our national sales director, there in the back. For those of you who may not be familiar with Artisans, I know the First Lady touched on this. We're a 63-year-old company that began in rural Wisconsin, and we provide decorate apparel to resorts and colleges and schools all across the country, souvenir, gift shops all over the coast and throughout the country. As we mentioned, Buffalo Trace. There's a sweatshirt over there is one of our top 5 customers, as is National Corvette Museum. You'll see one of their shirts over there. But we do this for all resorts all over the country. In 2017, the founding family sold the company to the employees, making Artisans 100% employee-owned. The ownership structure remains an important part of who we are, and our employees don't just simply work for Artisans. They have a personal stake in the company and the success and the future of this business. So in early 2025, it was a difficult decision to close our facility in Wisconsin and consolidate operations here in this facility. So that decision did not come lightly, and here's where I do get choked up, because there's a lot of good people in Wisconsin that lost jobs, and while we did offer them to come down and be part of this, a lot of them are rooted in the community up there, so it's hard. But that was the most difficult part of this. But here we are today, and we knew it was the right decision. We knew it was the right decision for the company to grow and for the future of the company. So Lexington is the perfect choice, and I think we're going to be really happy here and successful. So thank you. So as I said, here we are a year and a half later, and we're fully functional, or operational, I should say. Sometimes we're dysfunctional, but we're fully operational. And as a 100% employee-owned company, our investment in Lexington is an investment in our employee owners and the future of Artisans. We're grateful for the warm welcome and the support we've received so far. We look forward to becoming an active member in the community and just growing our business and creating new jobs. And on behalf of all of our employees, thank you all for showing up today and being here and supporting us. It means a great deal to all of us, so thank you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Lisa Parker. Oh, Nick, unless you want to say a few words, thank you all for showing up.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to celebrate this huge milestone for us and the future of our company. As Kyle said, it was a very difficult decision we made 18 months ago to close the Wisconsin facility. I'll try not to cry. A lot of those people became very close friends of mine, a lot of families we affected, but we couldn't be more excited for the future of what today brings. It officially closes the chapter of our Wisconsin facility, which is shutting down at the end of this month, and the end of that and the beginning of new things here for us in Kentucky. Today marks more than the opening of our new location. It marks the beginning of a new chapter for us. This milestone represents months and 18 months of hard work, dedication, planning, and the support of so many of you wonderful people. Brandon and I can't thank you guys enough, because without the help of everyone that helped put this project together, we wouldn't be where we are today. We're truly grateful for everyone who helped make this day possible. I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our families, our friends, our employees, and everyone in this great community who believed in our vision and encouraged us along the way. Your support has been invaluable, and we would not be here today without you. As Kyle said, making that decision was very difficult, but as a 100% employee-owned company, we're looking forward to investing in the future employees and the future owners of everyone here in Lexington. What makes this celebration especially meaningful to us is because we are employee-owned. That means the people who come to work every single day to serve our customers, solve the problems, and build our future are not just our employees, they're our owners. Ownership creates a very different mindset. It encourages accountability, innovation, teamwork, and a shared commitment to excellence. Every success we achieve strengthens our company and creates opportunities for every person who has invested their time, talent, and dedication into the growth of this company. We take pride in everything we do, and more importantly, in the value of our teamwork, because we're a family. I'm truly honored to have shared our vision with you today and looking forward to the future and long-term investment in the great state of Lexington and the great state of Kentucky and the city of Lexington. As we look ahead, we remain committed to the values that have brought us here: integrity, collaboration, quality, and service. Together, we continue building our company that not only succeeds in our business, but creates lasting value for our employee owners, our customers, and our community here in Lexington. To everyone who contributed to making this day possible, from the planning, the construction teams, our dedicated employee owners, thank you. This achievement belongs to all of us today. Although our Wisconsin facility has come to a final end of a 63-year era, and we've been operating here officially since January, our official opening today, we look forward to the new opportunities, the new employees, and the success of our future here in Lexington.
Next up is the Chief Operating Officer, Brandon. If you would like to come up here and say a few words, we'd appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to kind of go off script a little bit, because what I've learned from listening to you guys is that I knew something all along. I was born and raised here in Lexington, and so I've been part of this community my entire life. And so what you guys have realized and seen through this transition, I think, just kind of came over me that I knew this was the perfect home the whole time we were kind of talking about this. And I know how difficult it was to move the home. So I just really want to say thank you for having faith in us, the existing employees in Lexington. Thank you for having faith in the community, in the city and the state. So I just want to let you know I really appreciate that on behalf of the employees too. But it's a privilege to have all of you guys here. Thank you for coming. Before I speak about our future, I'd like to recognize several individuals and organizations whose partnership helped make today possible. First, I'd like to sincerely extend our appreciation to Colin Dodd with the Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development. Your commitment to attracting investment and creating opportunities throughout the Commonwealth is evident, and we are grateful for your guidance and support throughout this project. So thank you, Colin. I'd also like to thank Nikki Goldie and the entire team at Commerce Lexington. Your guidance and all the tools and resources that you've connected us with and will still connect us with going forward is tremendously helpful. You represent this community very well, you and the entire organization. I'd like to also recognize our landlord, Premier Development Partners, for believing in our vision here and providing a first-class home for us to grow in. I believe Ron Talby is here from Premier, so thank you, Ron, wherever you are. We appreciate you on a daily basis. You've been with this building for quite some time, haven't you?
Starting in 47 years.
47 years. What a resource to have a building engineer that comes with 47 years of experience of the property. Your contributions are invaluable here on a daily basis and getting us through to this point so far. So thank you. It's really appreciated, Ron. And finally, I'd like to thank Aaron Scott and the entire Titan Building Solutions team. This project, I mean, you really felt like a partner, not a vendor to us, getting us in here with the building fit up, and your entire team is what you guys got going on over there as a company. You also represent this community very well. So thank you, Aaron. Today's much more than opening doors to a new building. It represents a commitment in investing in Kentucky, creating opportunities for its people, and building something that will have a lasting impact on this community. When companies decide where to invest, they aren't simply choosing a location. They're choosing people. They're choosing a workforce, a business climate, and a community they believe in. We found all those qualities right here in Kentucky. This facility represents confidence in the future. It represents new jobs, new careers, and new opportunities for families across the Commonwealth. We are proud to be investing in Kentucky, and excited to continue to grow alongside our community for many years to come. As Chief Operating Officer, I've learned that buildings don't create success, people do. Every employee who walks through these doors will play a role in shaping our future. Their dedication, craftsmanship, and commitment to excellence will define who we are way more than the walls around us. I'd also like to recognize our employees whose hard work and perseverance have brought us to this moment. Change and growth are never easy, but your commitment to hard work and dedication has helped today be possible. So thank you very much. To our customers, thank you for your trust. To our partners and suppliers, thank you for your collaboration. And to the Lexington community, thank you for welcoming us so warmly. Today's ribbon cutting marks the end of one journey, but more importantly, it marks the beginning of another. We look forward to creating quality jobs, investing in our people, supporting our community, and building a company that Kentucky can be proud to call its home. Thank you all for celebrating this milestone with us. We're honored to be here, excited for what lies ahead, and proud to call the Commonwealth of Kentucky our home.
With that, Kyle, Lisa, Brandon, on behalf of the city, on behalf of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, thank you all so very much for investing in our community, and we are looking forward to a lifelong partnership with you all. While I'm not Oprah, we do have a small token that is behind your all seats, and just to kind of appreciate or show our appreciation for you all. With that being said, let's get to the kind of main event. I believe we do have a ribbon that needs to be cut. Thank you all.
And then we'll do a real one.
She did say 1, 2.
Okay. Okay. Is this a good? This is the thing. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we'll do the real one. 1, 2, 3.